girl Dilla, baby. Hold on, as you should.
You know you ride it right. I might just die tonight, but you know I'm still coming through, baby.
What's up, G-Squad? I'm Cascado. Hold on. I gotta stop the camera up. But I'm in a car, so I'm gonna make it work. Okay. What is up, J-Squad? It's your girl, J-Baby. Hold on. As you should. Okay, today, guys, I'm doing a story time. Because I'm going to tell y'all what's tea. Period. But no, I'm not like, for real. I do this video. It's not to make anyone feel some type of way. I ain't trying to make fun of or bash or whatever. Because I don't really care about it anymore. It's just a story time. So with a story time, you tell what happened to you. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm telling my life experiences. Sorry. My face looks mad dry. Oh no, you ain't gonna catch. You ain't about to catch me slacking. Hold on. Let me get this together. Baby, that is not okay. Oh, look at that doggy. But yeah, like I was saying, it's not to, make anybody fun or away. It's not to, like, this is just for me, like a story time, just for me to tell what happened to me and what I want to share with y'all. Period. So, this was like, okay, so my brother and him died in January. My birthday was around like February. So it was after my birthday because I was still hanging with her. Yeah, so it was probably like, yeah, it was probably, no, it wasn't because I didn't talk to her. I don't know. I think it was between like February and March. Yeah, like around that time. So it was. I'm gonna use like code names. So one's gonna be Olive. So the girl I'm talking about, my ex-best friend, her name's gonna be Olive Oil. And then for the guy, I'm gonna name him Pepsi. Pepsi. Okay, so Pepsi, I used to live in this place, right, in this little complex or whatever. When I first met Pepsi, I thought he was like the finest nigga ever. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, he's so fine. Like, honestly, the first time I heard about him, like, I was on his Facebook on the low, like, when I was asking my friend, like, yo, what's this nigga? It's like, what's this? That means, like, what's up? So I added his Facebook, whatever. We chopped it up a little bit. I really liked him for like a while, like a long ass time. And then, eventually as I got older, we stopped talking. Eventually we stopped talking, but like I still like that nigga so much. Like I really did like OD. So we stopped talking. And then, it was one of those situations where we stopped talking, then we talked again. Not like talking, you know what I mean? But like, text here and there, but it was never nothing crazy. And then me and Pepsi was like, around that time, we like, did shit. Whatever. And I was trying to figure out what he was doing. But yeah, like we did shit, and bro, this car is bothering me. Like, why is he standing there? Whatever. So like we did shit or whatever, like before, and I feel like around that time we was like, we did something, we did whatever. So it was more so like one day he hit me up out of the blue, like, like basically, would it be weird if I want to fuck olive oil? So I'm like, darn me, like, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead, do it. Do what you gotta do. Whatever. Like, and in my head, I'm like, bro, olive oil is not like that. That's my bitch. Period. Like, it was like this. So, therefore, she ain't even gonna do that. You feel me? Remind you, Pepsi gave me the whole scoop. Like, he asked, he was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm like, go ahead. I don't think so, but go ahead. But he asked me to ask her. So I'm like, Pepsi want to do this. Like, what's up? And then at this point, I'm testing her loyalty because I want to see where her head's at. Like, I'm like, bro, he said do it. I don't really care. Just do it. Da-da-da. What I wanted her to be like is, no, I would never do that. At first, I'm not going to lie. She kept saying, like, I can't never do that. And I'm like, bro, I don't really care about that. And she was just like, I know, but still. Remind you, whole time they was texting, I think they were texting. And I texted him and I was like, so what you gonna do? He was like, I'm about to get in the shower because I'm about to slide over there. And I'm like, bet. Bet. Like, all right. So I texted her and I was basically asking her, like, what you gonna do? The last thing she said to me was she didn't know. So I'm like, okay. He already told me, mind you, he slid over there. They fucked. They did what they did. He told me. I texted her back like, that's crazy. Like, that's what we're doing now. Like, it was a test and you failed. And then she's like, oh, now you want to do all this? You just said, at the end of the day, no matter what I say, regardless, if I tell you, like, that's like if you dated my ex, past recent ex. Everybody knows, like, any of my friends know, don't date him because that was my motherfucking baby, period. Do not. I'm going to call him watermelon. Everybody knows how I feel about watermelon, like, period. Regardless if me and him not together, that's still my motherfucking watermelon, my little sugar bear, period. That's like one of them going to date him. Like, they already know, like, don't do that. Like, you don't do that. I love that nigga. So they know not to do that. So regardless if I'm telling you to do it or I don't care about it, as my friend, you don't do that. And then my thing is, we grown. So, like, if we so grown, then why you lying about it? Like, she lied about it. Actually, I'm going too fast. So, they did what they did, whatever. She said, we got to talk about it or whatever. All right, cool. Remind you, at that time, I only knew that they did it one time. That's it, one time. But Pepsi started going to her Oliver's house, cooling it, chopping it up, smoking, whatever. Remind you, Pepsi was like, oh, we gotta talk. I'm like, bro, I don't want to talk, like, whatever. And then we finally decided, I was like, all right, let's talk. Remind you, the night we was talking, we were supposed to talk. I was in the back of my house because, I was chopping up my friend. We was drinking or whatever the case was. I texted her. Mind you, I was drunk, kind of. I texted her, like, yo, I want to talk. Let's talk. I'm coming downstairs. Let's talk. She's like, I'm not home. You know what blew my mind about that shit? That y'all don't understand? You know what blew my mind? She said she wasn't home, but I saw sis put her curtains down, and I saw Pepsi going inside the crib, bro. That's when I was like, all right, that's it. So I went upstairs. I told my cousins, I'm about to go downstairs, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go downstairs. This bitch wanna lie. Let's go downstairs. Period. So I went downstairs. I knocked on her door. I guess she didn't hear me. She said she didn't hear me. So I knocked on the door. And I was like, so I wasn't answering because you don't hear. She said, clearly I didn't hear you because I would have answered. You fucking heard me, bitch. Period. Okay, so I was being out loud. I don't give a fuck. Everybody knows me in that building. Where I used to live, everybody know me. They all know me in there. They already know how I am. So the fact that I'm upset, they already knew something was wrong. Because after that whole situation, multiple people came to me like, "Are you okay?" Like, you know, because that's not true. Even my mom's friend down in her neighbor, he lived like a house over. He's in the apartment over, and he was just like, "It's not even worth it. Like, fuck it, forget it." And you know, I see him as like another, you know, father. Like he's old enough to be my mom's dad. Like, so like, you know, kind of like a father figure, uncle type of thing, grandfather type of thing. So you're like, all right, whatever. When I tell y'all, the only thing I wanted to know is why lie? Like, at the end of the day, we're grown. You're grown. I'm grown. You got your own place. You know, you doing your thing. Whatever. He's doing his thing. I'm doing mine. You know, my brother just died not too long ago. So I'm already upset. I'm already emotional. I'm already going through what I'm going through. But that just put the frosting on the cake. And then you're going to lie to me. And that was still chilling. And you know what the messed up thing about it is? Even after this whole situation, they was still chopping it up, still doing what they had to do. The only reason why they stopped doing what they had to do is because other stuff happened, which I don't feel like I need to speak on that because at the end of the day, I didn't discover all that. It was brought to my attention, but that's not my video. That's not my video. Like, and at the end of the day, I got texts from people, like people texting me like, "Oh, like I should have listened to," type of shit. Like, right? And I was like, all of that is irrelevant because, like, I don't care. The only thing I want to do is like, if you're my best friend, remind you, me and her were best friends for 7 years, bro. Like, do you know how long that is? Through like everything we've been through, like that's a long time because we've been through a lot. And that's hard. Like I can't, my nigga, like me starting another friendship with somebody for another 7 years, like that's gonna be a lot. Like I can't get that back from, I can't go and find another best friend and make memories that I made with her with somebody else because it's different. You feel me? And the whole thing is, I just want to know why I lie. Like I'm grown as fuck. Period. You grown. He's grown. We all grown. But if you so grown, why you lying, sis? That was my thing. And I still ain't got that apology because I was going the fuck off. When I tell you I was going off, I hurt my hand that day. I punched the wall. I shook her refrigerator. Like, I was calling her all types of names and shit. But I didn't care. I did not care because at the end of the day, you lied. At the end of the day, at that point and at that moment, you was a lying ass bitch. So why? You know? And like, even right now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, do we talk? Yeah, we talk. We're not as close as we used to be. But do I chop it up with her? Yes, I do chop it up with her. Most people be like, I don't know, why the fuck you do that? But that's my decision. That's what I want to do. At the end of the day, like, you know, something happened to her and I wanted to be there for her. Like, I'm not going to say she wasn't there for me, but I wanted her to be more there, more. If you get what I'm saying. But yeah, like, I started talking to her again. I don't ask me why, I don't know, but I did. I just felt like, I don't know, like maybe I was, like now thinking about it, I feel like I was too nice. But then again, it's like, I don't have time to like, you know, to be mad at somebody or, you know, hold grudges and stuff like that. Like, life is too short for that. You deal with your friends how you want to deal with it, and I deal with mine how I want to deal with it, but life is too short for the foolishness. And I just don't care anymore. Like, I just want to move past it. What I always remember, yes, of course. Who wouldn't? Like, it is what it is. Like, you're gonna remember regardless. More so, like, for me, I probably would never get my answers on why. I don't really care to because I know she ain't gonna tell me. So, like, it is what it is. I feel like my honest opinion is I feel like seeing how, because me and her talked about this, seeing how she did me wrong, I felt like she should have tried more. As in right now, I feel like I'm trying more to be there as a friend, but then again, it's like I'm gonna talk my shit regardless because that's how I'm feeling. But as far as her being there, she never, that ain't her. She ain't gonna do that. So I really can't do nothing about it. Like, if she wants to be how she wants to be, and if how she is right now, it works for her, then that's her business. But I feel like I'm trying more to make a new friendship with her and not remember it more than she is. But that's just my opinion. Like, nobody can get mad about how I'm feeling and what I'm feeling. But yeah, that's my story. I don't know. I feel like I was all over the place with this one, but basically, more to the story is girl code. Girl, girls know this. We all have girl codes. If you realize, bitch, you know the girl code. And you know, if you are best friends with somebody, no matter what your best friend say, even though your best friend be like, I don't care, girl, like, that nigga, girl, don't do it. I could say if it was a nigga that I fucked one nighter, you know, even some girls I know wouldn't even do that. I know some girls, she wouldn't even, she'd be like, no, bitch, I'm all set, you already fucked them. Not everybody think like us, not everybody's cut like us. We're a different breed, you feel me? I just feel like that's the more to the story. Like, you're not supposed to do that to your friend or best friend. I don't got no best friend. Fuck that. Oh, I'm gonna throw my thumbnail. But it is what it is. I can't really control the situation. It happened. Like I said, this video is not to make nobody feel bad. It's just about how I'm feeling and my thoughts on everything. Everything I said in this video is pretty accurate. So I gotta cut something out because I said something, but I'm gonna edit it because that's not my video to tell. But thank you guys for watching, because I told y'all I was tea, period. Yeah, comment, like, share, subscribe. Don't share it to the people I was talking about, though. Nah, I'm just playing. Share it to them. Nah, let me stop. But yeah, like, that's my story time. Bye.